Hey, everyone! Thanksgiving is just around the corner. You know, the one with family, friends, and tons of amazing food. We gather around the table to give thanks and enjoy each other's company. But let's be real, the star of the show is always the turkey. And we all know the pressure is on to cook it just right. Nobody wants a dry, flavorless turkey ruining their Thanksgiving feast. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm going to show you how to cook the perfect Thanksgiving turkey every single time. We're talking juicy meat, crispy skin, and flavor that will have everyone at the table begging for seconds. No more dry turkey disasters. We're going to break it down step by step, so even if you're a beginner cook, you can nail this. First things first, let's talk turkey. Choosing the right bird is key to your Thanksgiving success. You want to make sure you get the right size for your crowd. A good rule of thumb is about 1 to 1.5 pounds of turkey per person. Now you've got options, fresh or frozen. Fresh turkeys are great if you're short on time. Frozen turkeys take a bit longer to thaw, but they can be more budget-friendly. Once you've got your turkey, it's time to get prepping. Alright, so you're at the store, staring down a wall of turkeys. The first thing you need to consider is size. How many people are you feeding? Plan for about 1 to 1.5 pounds of turkey per person. This accounts for leftovers because who doesn't love a good turkey sandwich the next day? For larger gatherings, you'll want a bigger turkey, maybe in the 18 to 22 pound range. Just make sure you have a big enough roasting pan to accommodate your bird. Next up, you need to decide whether you want a fresh or frozen turkey. Fresh turkeys are great if you're short on time because they don't require any thawing. They tend to have a slightly more robust flavor, but they can also be more expensive. Frozen turkeys are more budget-friendly and can be purchased in advance. Just remember, frozen turkeys need to be thawed completely before cooking, which can take several days in the refrigerator. Plan ahead and make sure you have enough space in your fridge. Now whether you choose fresh or frozen, there are a few things you want to look for when selecting your turkey. First, check the packaging. Make sure it's not damaged or torn. Then, take a good look at the turkey itself. You want a turkey that has plump breasts and is evenly shaped. Avoid turkeys that have any discoloration, freezer burn, or an off smell. Finally, don't forget to check the sell-by or use-by date. Once you've found the perfect turkey, it's time to take it home and get ready for the main event. Okay, you've got your turkey home. It's the centerpiece of your Thanksgiving feast and you want to make sure it's perfect. Now, if you opted for a frozen turkey, the first order of business is thawing. This is a crucial step that can make or break your holiday meal. We're not talking about a quick defrost on the counter here. That might seem convenient, but it's actually quite risky. That's a recipe for disaster. Bacteria can grow rapidly at room temperature and you don't want to risk foodborne illness. We're talking about slow and steady thawing in the refrigerator. This method keeps the turkey at a safe temperature throughout the process. This ensures that the turkey thaws evenly and safely. No one wants a partially frozen bird on Thanksgiving morning. Remember that rule of thumb? Allow about 24 hours of thawing time in the fridge for every 5 pounds of turkey. This means planning ahead is essential. So, if you have a 15-pound turkey, you're looking at about 3 days of thawing time. Mark it on your calendar to avoid any last-minute surprises. Patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to Thanksgiving. While it might be tempting to speed things up, trust the process. To check if your turkey is fully thawed, gently press your fingers into the thickest part of the breast. This is a simple yet effective test. If it feels soft and pliable, you're good to go. This means the turkey is ready for the next steps in your preparation. If it feels hard or icy, it needs more time to thaw. Don't rush it. Give it the time it needs. Trust me, it's worth it. A properly thawed turkey will cook more evenly and taste better, making your Thanksgiving meal a success. So, take the time to thaw your turkey correctly. Your patience and attention to detail will pay off when you see the smiles on your family's faces as they enjoy the delicious meal you've prepared. Set reminders if you need to, and make sure to start the thawing process well in advance. It's one less thing to worry about on the big day. With the turkey thawed and ready, you can focus on the fun part, cooking and seasoning it to perfection. Happy Thanksgiving! Once your turkey is fully thawed, it's time to get it prepped for its starring role. First things first, remove any packaging and take out the giblets. Giblets are the little bag of goodies tucked inside the turkey. This usually includes the neck, heart, liver, and gizzards. You can save the giblets and make a delicious gravy with them later. Just set them aside in a bowl and pop them back in the refrigerator until you're ready to use them. Once you've removed the giblets, double-check the cavity of the turkey to make sure you got everything out. Now it's time to give your turkey a good rinse. This helps remove any lingering bacteria and ensures your turkey is squeaky clean. Take your turkey over to the sink and run it under cold water, both inside and out. Make sure you get into all the nooks and crannies. Once you've rinsed your turkey thoroughly, pat it dry with paper towels. The drier the turkey, the crispier the skin will be. Now your turkey is prepped and ready for the fun part: seasoning and stuffing. Alright, let's talk turkey flavor. We're going for maximum deliciousness here, so listen up. First, grab your favorite herbs and spices. You can't go wrong with classics like salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Generously season the entire turkey, both inside and out. For an extra flavor boost, gently lift the skin from the breast, and rub some softened butter or olive oil directly onto the meat. This will help keep the turkey moist and add another layer of flavor. Don't forget to season under the skin as well. Next, let's talk aromatics. These are the ingredients that are going to infuse your turkey with incredible aromas while it roasts. Think onions, celery, carrots, garlic, lemons, oranges, herbs like rosemary, thyme, sage. Chop up your aromatics into large pieces and stuff them inside the cavity of the turkey. You can also add some aromatics to the roasting pan around the turkey to create even more flavor. Trust me, your house is going to smell amazing. Now let's talk stuffing. For many, Thanksgiving wouldn't be complete without a delicious stuffing. You can choose to stuff your turkey or bake the stuffing separately. If you're stuffing your turkey, make sure the stuffing is cooked to a safe internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Overstuffed turkeys can take longer to cook, so keep that in mind. If you're baking the stuffing separately, you can get creative with your recipe. The choice is yours. Whether you choose to stuff your turkey or not, the key is to not overstuff the cavity. This can prevent the turkey from cooking evenly and can even lead to a dry turkey. Leave some room for the heat to circulate inside the bird. Your turkey is seasoned, stuffed, or not, and ready for the oven. In the next section, we'll cover everything you need to know about cooking your turkey to perfection. Alright, let's get this turkey in the oven. But first, we gotta truss it up. Trussing is just a fancy way of tying the turkey legs together. It helps the turkey cook more evenly and prevents the breast from drying out. You can use kitchen twine or even unflavored dental floss for this. Just loop the twine around the legs a couple of times and tie it off. Now preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the turkey on a roasting rack inside a large roasting pan. Now for the big question, how long do you cook a turkey? Well, it really depends on the size of your bird. A good rule of thumb is to roast the turkey for about 13 minutes per pound at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll want to use a meat thermometer to make sure the turkey is cooked to a safe internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit in the thickest part of the thigh. Don't rely on those pop-up timers that come with some turkeys. They're not always accurate and can result in an overcooked turkey. Now, while your turkey is roasting, it's a good idea to baste it every 30 minutes or so. Basting helps to keep the turkey moist and adds flavor. To baste, simply spoon some of the pan juices over the turkey. If you notice the turkey browning too quickly, you can tent it loosely with aluminum foil to prevent it from burning. Just make sure to remove the foil during the last 30 minutes of cooking so that the skin can crisp up nicely. You'll know your turkey is done when a meat thermometer inserted into the thickest part of the thigh registers 165 degrees Fahrenheit. The juices should also run clear when you pierce the thigh with a fork or knife. Once your turkey is cooked to perfection, remove it from the oven and let it rest for at least 20 minutes before carving. This allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat, resulting in a juicier and more flavorful turkey. Alright, we're getting close to turkey time. The aroma is filling the kitchen and everyone is getting excited. But hold on, we're not quite there yet. But before you even think about taking that beautiful bird out of the oven, you gotta make sure it's cooked to perfection. This is the moment of truth. No one wants to bite into a dry, undercooked turkey. It's not just about taste, it's about safety too. Undercooked poultry can be a health hazard. That's where your trusty meat thermometer comes in. This little gadget is more than just a tool. It's your assurance of a perfectly cooked meal. This little tool is your best friend when it comes to cooking a turkey. It takes the guesswork out of the equation and gives you confidence. Insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the thigh, making sure it doesn't touch any bone. The bone can give a false reading, and we want accuracy. We're looking for an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the magic number that tells you your turkey is done. This ensures that the turkey is cooked through and safe to eat. You'll get juicy, tender meat that's a delight for everyone at the table. Those pop-up timers that sometimes come with turkeys? Not always reliable. They can be misleading and ruin your hard work. They can pop up early or late, and no one wants to risk an undercooked or overcooked turkey. Trusting them can lead to disappointment. So, stick with your trusty thermometer. It's the most reliable way to ensure your turkey is cooked to perfection. It won't let you down. With this tool, you can serve your turkey with confidence, knowing it's both delicious and safe to eat. Enjoy your meal. Once your turkey hits that magical 165 degrees, take it out of the oven and give yourself a pat on the back. You're almost there, but before you start carving, there's one more crucial step: resting. Loosely tent the turkey with aluminum foil and let it rest for at least 20 minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat, resulting in a more tender and flavorful bird. Think of it as the turkey's spa time after a long hot bath in the oven. It deserves some R&R before its big debut on the Thanksgiving table. Plus, this gives you some time to work on your side dishes or just relax and enjoy a well-deserved break. Now let's talk about some common turkey cooking mishaps and how to troubleshoot them. First up, what happens if your turkey starts to brown too quickly? Don't panic, just loosely tent the turkey with some aluminum foil to prevent it from burning. This will slow down the browning process and ensure that your turkey cooks evenly. Next, what if your turkey isn't cooking evenly? This can happen if your oven has hot spots. To prevent this, rotate the turkey halfway through the cooking time. Finally, what if your turkey seems dry? Baste the turkey with some of the pan juices every 30 minutes or so during cooking. You can also add some melted butter, wine, or broth to the pan juices for extra moisture and flavor. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. The turkey is rested, it's smelling amazing, and now it's time to carve this masterpiece. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it. First, you'll need a good sharp carving knife and a carving fork. Safety first, folks. Make sure your cutting board is stable and you have plenty of space to work. Start by removing the legs and wings. Then slice the breast meat against the grain for the most tender and juicy slices. Don't forget to arrange that beautiful turkey on a platter and surround it with all the delicious side dishes. And there you have it, a perfectly cooked, juicy, and flavorful Thanksgiving turkey. You did it. Now go ahead and impress your friends and family with your culinary skills. Alright folks, the moment of truth is here. The culmination of all your hard work and patience is about to pay off. The turkey has rested, the aromas are driving you crazy, and it's time to carve this masterpiece. The herbs and spices have done their magic, and now it's your turn to shine. Don't worry, we're in this together. Carving a turkey can seem daunting, but with a little guidance, you'll be a pro in no time. First things first, grab yourself a good, sharp carving knife. This is your primary tool, and it needs to be in top condition. This is not the time for that dull knife you've been meaning to replace. A dull knife can make the process frustrating and even dangerous. A sharp knife will make all the difference in getting those clean, beautiful slices. It will glide through the meat effortlessly, preserving the integrity of each piece. And of course, safety first. Use a sturdy cutting board, and make sure you have plenty of space to work. Clear your area of any clutter to avoid accidents. Now let's get carving. Start by removing the legs. These are the easiest parts to tackle first and will give you more room to work on the rest of the bird. Hold the leg firmly and cut through the skin between the leg and the body. Make sure your grip is steady to avoid any slips. You'll feel a joint there. That's what you're aiming for. The joint is your guide. Cutting through it will make the process smoother. Once you've cut through the joint, the leg should come off easily. If you encounter resistance, adjust your angle slightly. Repeat on the other side. Now, for the wings. These can be a bit trickier, but with patience, you'll get it right. Similar to the legs, hold the wing firmly and cut through the joint where it connects to the body. Feel for the joint to guide your knife. Again, you should feel the joint give way. If it doesn't, don't force it. Reposition your knife and try again. Set the wings aside with the legs. These parts are perfect for those who love dark meat. We'll come back to those in a bit. Now, let's focus on the main event. Now, for the star of the show, the breast meat. This is the most prized part of the turkey, and with the right technique, you can ensure it's as juicy and tender as possible. Now that you've got a beautiful pile of sliced turkey breast, let's talk presentation. After all, you've put in all this work, you want your turkey to look as good as it tastes. Grab your serving platter and arrange the turkey slices in an appealing way. You can overlap the slices, fan them out, or even get creative with some decorative arrangements. Don't forget to add some sprigs of fresh herbs like rosemary or thyme for a touch of elegance. And for a pop of color, scatter some cranberries or pomegranate seeds around the platter. Now step back and admire your handiwork. That, my friends, is a Thanksgiving turkey worthy of centerpiece status. But we're not done yet. Remember those legs and wings we set aside? Let's break those down for easy serving. And there you have it, a Thanksgiving turkey cooked to absolute perfection. I hope this video gave you the confidence to tackle this Thanksgiving staple and impress your friends and family with your culinary skills. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful and subscribe to the How To channel for more awesome tips and tricks. Now, while you're waiting for that delicious turkey to cool down, let's talk about something else important, your brain power. Want to know how to improve your memory and focus today? Click the link in the description below for more information on a product that can help you unlock your full cognitive potential. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.